Alright, what is up, fellas? Man, oh man, I had a rough day. Ooh, work, work, work. But, like, it's funny. I'm partly tired from working, but I'm also partly tired from laughing a little too much about how bad the new Halo game is. Jesus. I actually feel fucking stupid, and I have to apologize for getting this one wrong. I was mostly right in that I knew the game would be bad, at least in some shape or form. Pretty much all of it's bad, actually. I don't have much to compliment this game on anything, really, in terms of anything I can legitimately say is good for this game. It freaks me out, man. Like, I know a lot of the AI still images that you're seeing. Some of them look okay. Most of it, I'd say, looks terrible. But like, it looks good at like first glance. Like if you're not paying very much attention. But if you start like focusing on the details, you can see the soulless AI generated bullshit coming out of it, and the course correctingness that it tries to do to convince you that it's real, and it feels very manipulative and creepy. Yeah, like characters staring at the screen for a little too long, winking at you practically. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like alive and trying to interact with me and get me to, like, okay, man. Yeah, man, shit's weird, dude. We have pervert technology now. Grok AI undressing underage kids and stuff. What the fuck? Alright. So apparently AI isn't being used to cycle through possible, cures that we could generate that could maybe help deal with cancer or something like that. No, 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 no. We're not going to do that. We're going to use AI to do pervert, weirdo, creepy shit. Yeah. Isn't that terrible? What a stupid world we live in. How did I get carried away talking about this fucked up shit? What was I trying to say? I was trying to say the new Halo sucked. Yeah, I was watching a streamer just now, the Dirty Cube Man guy. That dude is fucking funny, dude. Uh, but, yeah, I like him, actually. Even though I think he's kind of like, no offense, bro, but like your will is pathetic. You have pathetic willpower. I don't mean to sound like a total dick, but it's kind of true. You gave in. You wanted to get this game. But, in all fairness, we all live in capitalism and we all pay for stupid shit every now and then that we probably shouldn't be paying for. But, life is cruel and horrible, and all you do is get old and watch your loved ones die in front of you as the Epstein elites rape your family and bomb, people and start genocides and oh god. See, I get carried away with this fucked up shit. So I get it. You're gonna want to buy a guitar. You're gonna want to play a video game. You're gonna want to like get your mind off of the harsh reality of death that is going to happen to you, and it will suck. you know, like that blows. So I get it. We all spend our money in dumb ways. So I try not to be too judgmental about people who bought this game. But maybe if they bought the $70 version for the early access, they're kind of stupid. And if they got like the $200 premium thing, that's like, oh boy. Alright, man. Sure. Whatever. Like, they don't even give you anything with that edition, right? Isn't it still basically just the game and a bunch of skins and armors and stuff? That's about it. It's $200. Like, wasn't the Reach one like about $200? And it came with this big crazy statue and a few other knickknacks. It was a basket full of Halo goodies. Yeah, yeah. That was still a ripoff, but it was a better deal. Yeah. And back then, Halo was still good, so you didn't feel bad about giving them the extra cash. You know what I mean? I mean, let's get real here. Somebody does a really good job for you, you really appreciate them, yeah, you're gonna maybe slip them a few extra bucks, sure. You didn't mind doing that with Bungie back then. Bungie today is terrible with their Destiny and Marathon. Oh my god. Hey, you know what's fucking funny, dude? Both Marathon and Halo are iconic old school first person shooters from the 90s. Well, you know, Halo is 2001, but they started making it in the 90s, you know. So, yeah, like it kind of falls around that same category of shooters around that time, you know. Like Perfect Dark, Time Splitters, Red Faction, so here we go. Here's Halo, you know. And yeah, Halo and Marathon are both pretty badass shooting games from back in the day. And this year we got a Marathon game and a Halo game. You see what's happening here? And these two new ones are like these corporatized AI made, like, you know, fucking AI tool assist made, fucking like soulless cash grab, heavily online only implemented, very expensive, $70, $100. I'm seeing like $200. What? Digital only shit. There's like no disc, or if there is a disc version, it doesn't work for shit unless you have like the day one patch. So that's annoying. Gotta have all this like shit. It doesn't just like work because it's all on the disc. I like that about my old 360 games. It's on the disc, man. There it is, dude. I've never had any problems like getting a new 360 and then attaching the hard drive and getting it to connect with the other Xboxes I already have because there's version incompatibility or some dumb crap, or this one needs an online thingy that's checked in, or else you're not. No, you can just do LAN, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo 1, Halo ODST, Halo Reach. The LAN function is there, dude. You got a hub, you got link cables, there it is. Ethernet cables, connect them to one another. That's it. Use a hub, turn it on, connect everything to it. Yeah, you got 4 fucking consoles hooked up that you can play. Dude, that's how it should always be. But now we got this new Halo shit where it's not quite like that anymore, and it's more complicated, and a lot of stuff is online only. It's like a day one patch you gotta get, and apparently installing the game took like an hour and a half for a lot of people, so that's a drag. And apparently it's mostly because of the one of the worst parts of the game, like redone cutscenes. They're pretty bad. You can see all the AI Unreal slop. Everything moves like a buttery smooth train. You know, like that never really speeds up or slows down. It just kind of carries you. Like, it's not very good, and it feels very AI made because yes, AI tools were used to help create a lot of this shit. So you're gonna see some wonky ass shit, you know. When the characters are talking, their mouths, their tongue, their teeth, it doesn't really line up with the sound of the dialogue coming out of it. Yeah, it was kind of jarring. I didn't like it. They did a bad job. It was kind of lazy, man. Like, they didn't do a lot that's very good with this thing. It's hard to compliment. The pistol is worse, dude. The pistol is worse. Oh, and the shotgun is worse. Oh my god. Shotgun's worse. It's definitely used for more close-up encounters. They nerfed the shotgun. Fucking bullshit. They didn't do that with the fucking Halo Anniversary, you know. That game played like it should have. For the most part, there were very like minor differences between that one and the Orig, but whatever. It wasn't like the biggest deal. Anyway, so yeah, this dude I was watching, I feel kind of bad for him because I feel like he doesn't have good willpower. He can't just say no to Halo. He's an old school fan, and he wants to have a good time, and he just I couldn't help himself. He had to see how bad it was, and he knew it was gonna be bad. But he was like, maybe if I stream it, it'll be kind of funny, and it was kind of funny. There was some funny shit that happened. he got stuck on this spawn where a gold elite just kept chopping his head off, dude. Jesus Christ. What a broken game. I thought that was funny. The spawn is right there and the gold elite attacks you right when you respawn. Fucking, this game has this dumb fucking feature that right when the game starts, right when you die and respawn, when you respawn, the screen is black and the screen does this like animation of black fade to visual, and it makes it look like you're slowly opening your eyes as if you've been asleep or something like that. And it takes like 1 or 2 seconds to fucking go away. And here you are spawning up in front of this sword elite who's like, "Rah!" And then he cuts you down in like a second. So you don't have much fucking time to react, and you just kept getting fucking killed like over and over again until he got lucky. Like, holy crap. That was fucking funny. And when that happened, I was like, you know what, I take it back. This game's a 10 out of 10. But then he got, after the flood mission and a few missions later, he was on the 8th level or 9th level or something like that. And he had to run through the ship and get to Captain Keyes, I think that's where he was at. And yeah, it was lame. The game crashed. And he was like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but we're gonna try it again. And he tried it again, and it crashed a second time. But this time, it didn't just crash, but it also messed up his OBS and stuff, so he couldn't talk to us on the mic, so we couldn't hear him and stuff. So he was just like, man, this is like the most embarrassing tech issue stream I've ever had, you know? I was like, yeah, this is kind of a letdown, yeah? We don't get to see the rest of this bad Halo game. Because it is bad. It like lags up a lot in a lot of areas. Or it's overly smooth in some areas where nothing's happening. God, that's annoying, man. Stable frame rate. Stable. Don't try to go so high that you can't handle it, and then this is poorly optimized shit is what this is. It's not good, man. Don't even bother. Every like part of it is like lesser quality than the original. Except I guess this is shinier and plasticky, Lego-ier looking. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. The grass looks nicer. Some of the trees. I don't know. It's hard to compliment this game. There's not much going for it. Some of the action and the cinematics were kind of nice, like the landing on the Halo ring with the drop pod. That looked better for the most part, I think. I like the changes there. The 2 Marines flying out the back. That was wacky. Like, they seem to tone down the violence in this game, unfortunately. But they did add that sequence, which was pretty fucking violent looking. Watching 2 men get thrusted to their death as they splat. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Can you find their dead bodies in the trail behind you, maybe? That would be really messed up. Probably not, because realistically they would have been mangled really nasty, like every bone broken in their body kind of shit. Fucking messed up. Anyway, what was I talking about? This new Halo game, yeah, it kept crashing. It crashed in the same area like 3 or 4 times on this dude, and he was just like, I'm calling it quits. Sorry, everybody. This blows. And yeah, it's funny. His stream, when it crashed, right when it crashed, he was playing for a 3rd time, and he was trying to hurry past the part that kept crashing, hoping he could just get over that part and not have to deal with it, and everything would be fine afterward. That's what he was hoping for. And yeah, it was getting to the part where the game crashes, and he said to himself, well, you know, at least a bonus W on YouTube, you know, that you can, like if your stream gets, you know, like interrupted for whatever reason, you can resume it. So, you know, they made it pretty easy for us to just jump back into it. So that's pretty cool. W for YouTube on that one. And right when he said that, crash. right when, literally like 2, 3, 4 seconds after he said that, crash. That's the end of the video on his stream, on his channel. You can see it. It's so funny. So yeah, I had a good time because of how bad the game was. It made me laugh. A lot of unnecessary changes. Oh, there was a weird part with the introduction of the flood. Chief walks into the room where he's about to get the chip, where he reads Jenkins's feed and learns that they got attacked by the squiddy floody guys, you know. And so in this moment, he looks around in the room, and there's elite dead bodies. I think there's some jackals. There's dead covenant in this room. And once you listen to the recording and find out that the flood are here, and then he puts the recording away and or whatever, and I think he like crushes it for some reason. I can't remember. Anyway, he gets up and he's all panicking, and then the flood start attacking you, and then the gameplay resumes. But the room doesn't have any of the dead covenant that he just looked at anymore. So that's kind of weird. Maybe while he was watching the recording of Jenkins, he was so into it that Flood came out when he wasn't looking and infected those dead bodies really quick and turned them, and then they snuck away. And Chief just didn't even notice because he's a. I don't know, man. I can't explain that. I don't know why they did that. That kind of ruined it. It's just kind of a weird thing. Like, oh, okay. Corpse placement in this version of Halo, it doesn't make sense. Like, I hate that shit. They didn't try that hard with this remake, man. The redone lines with good old Steve Downs and Jen Taylor for Master Chief and Cortana, she did a pretty good job. But the way she looks and the way her mouth moves when she talks because of the Unreal and Unreal 5 slop and the AI slop, it doesn't work most of the time. So she looks kind of fucking weird. She almost looks like a man sometimes with long hair, like Hanson kind of looking. But then other times she looks okay. It's weird how these new super advanced AI graphic, like all these things working together, making your system run super hot and loud to create this cobbled together amalgamation of what they think you would like to look at, and it's constantly like twitching and. I don't like this world of gaming we're getting into where we got these weird fucking unfinished strange games that are all slapped together with all these strange tools. Like, I don't know, man. No, I don't know. Gaming's going into dark times. We're seeing Game of the Year games that are just kind of like, alright, yeah, it's mostly good, I guess. Don't care for it that much for whatever reason, though. It's true, right? How many Game of the Year games recently are like truly, like I like Elden Ring and I like Breath of the Wild. That's about it. None of the other Game of the Years recently have been all that impressive to me. I like the Expedition 33. It's Chrono Trigger but modernized. Sure, but I think Chrono Trigger's better. Like, I played Shovel Knight. That's a really cool modern side scroller, and it feels a lot like Link, Adventures of Link on Nintendo. But I like Adventures of Link on Nintendo more. I think it's a more groundbreaking, classic, original experience. I grew up with it, so I'm just kind of more. That's my thing, you know. I'll admit Shovel Knight's pretty sick though. So yeah, it's funny what you stick with more depending on what you grew up with, but I still feel bad for younger gamers today. They don't get to own anything, you know. They microtransactions everywhere. Everything's this live service thing. Oh, what a drag! What an addiction! What a scam! Less video game and more bullshit is all that it really is. Like, I don't know, man. The best way to play games is just stick with the classics, the best ones that are pretty obvious. Most of them aren't modern. Most of them aren't from the early 80s on down. Most of it's around 90s to 2010. That's the best time that gaming existed. The games that came out around that time, those are the best of the best. They ran the best, they worked the best, they were created under the better conditions with the better intentions. Games today are all online only, microtransactions, cut content, restricted content, content that's there that should be there, but it like doesn't work very good. Like, there's all these fucking things now in these games that are just bad. Like the new Halo game. They should be able to get it right. It's not that hard. It's just the fucking Halo 1 experience again, but the graphics are better, basically. Like, don't really tweak all that much, honestly. Like, come on. But you saw what they did to this game. They did all these little fucking different changes that all add up to make it this weird fucking thing that doesn't even work that good, and it crashes, apparently. Like, and I saw a lot of slowdown on the frame rate. Oh, not good. Yeah, this sucks, dude. This is fucking bullshit. So I kind of feel bad for people who got this game. But I also kind of don't feel bad because, like, come on, man. Come on, man. What are you, fucking stupid? It's 343. The odds of it being a great fucking game? Come on. Come on, dude. You know it was going to be mid at best. Or just complete garbage. And it looks like it's kind of mid, but mostly garbage. Yeah, I think that's safe to say. But with these crashes, Jesus Christ. And apparently they did a patch, but guess what? That patch was like close to a day ago. This streamer, I just got done watching him like 2-3 hours ago. Some shit. When his shit crashed over and over and over again. I swear, it was at least 3 times. I was like watching him on and off, so I didn't know how many times exactly, but yeah. He couldn't get it to work for like 30 minutes. It was kind of a joke. Kept crashing, man. Oh, I just thought of it. People have been calling it Halo cashgrab evolved. It's crash grab evolved. Crash. Oh, man. Game keeps crashing, dude. What the fuck? I remember I got that colon blow to call when it came out, that stupid fucking game, hoping for this cool new horror game, and the graphics looked pretty good, so that's mainly why I got it, because at the time I got a new PC, and I wanted to see how it would handle a game that just looks fucking, like, really good, you know? And that game was broken as shit at launch. It kept crashing, too. I remember what that was like, having to get up every time, because I play on the big screen. I project it off the PC onto my fucking HD TV, and it looks great, and I do that for a lot of PC game experiences. Not strategy, you know, strategy you want to use mouse and keyboard, but pretty much everything else I could do this way. But yeah, it kept crashing. That sucks, and that's what I was seeing happening to this streamer, dude. Mr. Dirty Cube Man. He fucking kept crashing at least 3 times, dude. That's enough to be like, alright, fuck this game. But yeah, it just wasn't happening for him. He was just like, defeated. Gave up. That was funny, though, that the last thing he said was, you know, it's cool that you can just resume the stream, so that's good. Crash. Fuck you. How about you don't stream at all, bitch? That sucks, dude. Yeah, that blows. And new games at launch, man. And Halo games after launch by 343, they don't even get patched correctly, so that's fucked. That's fucked, man. That shit is fucked up. What can you say, right? Shit. Alright, I just thought of what I need to do. See, I'm trying to make multiple USBs so I can get back to where I was, you know? And, oh god damn it, I didn't pick up my shit. I should reclaim it, but it's fine. I don't care. It's such a small amount. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Oh, and I already did save, so that would just waste time. Alright, I gotta think here. What am I doing? Yeah, let's fight the, bridge fucker. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, what was I saying? Uh, yeah, that stream of the new Halo, it was, bad. Yep, still super powerful. Man, the audio is fucked up. But yeah, I was gonna say earlier, yeah, I feel stupid because I said I think that the new Halo won't be the worst thing that that 343 has ever made, aka Halo Studio. um, but it'll still be pretty bad. And then I said, I think it might, though. There's enough dumbass Halo fans out there that they might sell a few million copies of this thing, maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 4. Probably not. Probably not. It's hard for me to gauge how popular Halo is because I really stopped giving a shit around 2015. Also, they were lying to us about sale numbers and hiding online population figures and stuff like that around that time. So, who the fuck knew what was really going on? So, some bullshit is what. You knew that at least. But did you know the exact numbers? No. So that was annoying, and I didn't really care. And then they launched Halo Infinite, which is a free-to-play game. You can't count that in terms of, like, player count. It's free, dude. Everybody and their mom can get it, you know? Like, I don't want to do this free-to-play, like, internet-only ass fucking phone game fucking Halo shit. Suck a dick, dude. Yeah, I do not care for that. What was the point I was trying to make? Oh. Sorry, I'm tired. Worked all fucking day. What was the point I was trying to make? Oh. Oh, right. That I was dead wrong about the sales popularity. Turns out, yeah, the game's selling like shit. Might be one of the worst selling first-person shooters in the Halo franchise. It might be the worst one yet in terms of sales and popularity. No one's touching this fucking game, dude. And no one as in, maybe a few 10,000 people here and there, yeah. Yeah, a couple 10,000s here, like 20K. Apparently peak numbers were like almost 30K, like 25K, 30, 28K, something like that, on Steam. So here's what's up: $50, only 28K on Steam, peak. So maybe they sold around like 40K, I guess, maybe 50. Let's be generous. So 50 on PC. It's just half of them aren't playing for some reason. Yeah, let's say that. Sure, 50K. And let's say on Xbox it was sold 50K. Let's say that. Let's be really generous. Let's say 100K. How about that? Let's say the PlayStation 5 numbers are really good too, actually. And since PlayStation is more popular than Xbox, maybe it succeeded. And this is all hypothetical. I have no proof of what I'm saying. I'm just going on vibes here. If I wanted to be as positive as possible, and if everything lucked out in my favor. And there's a lot of bad blood out there for Halo because it sucked so much dick for so long now. Unfinished launches, terrible writing, microtransactions, cut content, glitchy, broken games that don't work good. Yeah, it's not good. Worker abuse, all this horrible, weird shit going on at 343. Not good. So, there's bad blood here. So you gotta win a lot of people over. But let's say you do. You win them back. And PlayStation 5 actually has a shitload of Halo campaign evolved, fucking lovers. So that means you sold like 300K. That's, like a Halo 4 launch, maybe Halo 5 launch kind of caliber comeback. And that's when people had more like goodwill for Halo. More and more people got more and more bitter after a while and gave up little by little. The franchise is less popular than it's ever been. So those are the fucking facts. But I was stupid and I didn't know exactly how unpopular. And it turns out that best case scenario I just said where they sell like 250K copies roughly. No, it doesn't look like they're doing that. It looks like they're hovering around 100K tops, but it's really not looking that good. People don't really like Halo that much anymore. Halo is unpopular. Yeah, they fucked up bad. Yeah, so I didn't realize it was this bad. But in my defense, I wasn't paying that much attention because I don't care that much. But I didn't realize it was that bad. Like 28K peak on Steam. Oh boy, Xbox Series isn't very popular. It's not selling very good. Yeah, and PS5, yeah, PS5's pretty popular. Maybe people are playing it on that thing. Um, I heard the getting the split screen to work is glitchy and laggy, and people aren't having a great time with it. That's great. Good job. this is this is shit, dude. Yeah, Halo has seen much better days. Yeah, I saw some dick eaters defending the game, man. Like, oh my god. They're such fucking dickheads, dude. They fucking. Like, some people were complaining about the buttons on the screen telling you press R to shoot, press left bumper to da da da, right? And like, that is so fucking stupid. They treat you like a child, like you can't remember what does what. And like, the guy streaming was like, that's so that if you forget how to do anything. Yeah. But, you know, the argument is it's too much clutter on the screen. It makes the game less pretty overall, less cool to look at. Like, you want less stuff, honestly. You do. And because that's pretty unnecessary. Come on, man. Get some skill. Learn how to use the weapons and stuff. But, you know, noob-friendly bullshit. Anyway, you can toggle it on and off, apparently. So that's good. You can turn that dumb shit off. And anyway, so I commented in the chat. Luckily, you can turn it off apparently, so that's good. And some other guy fucking commented, if this really fucking bothers you, even though you can fucking toggle it on and off, then you're an idiot. You know. Like, Jesus, man, you don't have to talk to people like that. Come on, man. It's reasonable to be like, I don't like that. I think that wasn't in the original. You know. Like, come on. Makes sense that people are griping. You don't have to be a dick. Just tell them the truth that you can toggle it off, thankfully. Like, that is a good thing. Like, there's plenty wrong with this game. That is not one of the things that sucks about it. The default control is terrible. It's all Call of Duty feeling for PlayStation 5 users. So, you're going to want to change that shit if you're a real Halo fan. But if you're a cock-a-doodie boy, then I guess they have the cock-a-doodie boys control scheme for you. Scrub. Yeah, terrible. But hey, they made sprint universal. It's like this big fucking part of the game now. So because of that, you gotta put sprint somewhere, which means you move crouch somewhere, which means you make B somewhere. C is totally fucking ruins the way we've always played Halo, you know. No. Fuck that control scheme. But yeah, just goes to show you that they're catering to a lot of COD motherfuckers by forging the game around the COD control style, you know. Not cool, dude. Keep it Halo. Keep that COD shit out of here, dude. Bad enough that Halo Reach did sprint and like Bloom and a few COD like things like that. Like that was the warning sign that things were gonna fall to shit. Reach was at least better in the sense that Bloom wasn't in every playlist, and there was a lot of other fun aspects to the game, and you know, Sprint was an armor ability, so it played into a whole, you know, armor ability roster where sometimes Sprint wasn't the best way to go, sometimes armor lock was a better choice, sometimes jetpack was a better choice. Shit like that, you know? So, Reach wasn't that bad, but you could tell that Reach was setting us up for failure. And then 343 showed up, and, like, forget about anything that Reach was setting up for failure. This was a travesty. A whole new company took over who did not give a single absolute fucking care in the world about this franchise, and they just corporatized the shit out of it, thus ruining it completely. Like, if you didn't like Reach's Sprint and Bloom, that's okay. We might have been able to walk back from that ledge and have a Halo game that doesn't have that dumb shit, and that would be better. Yeah, that could have happened, but no, a company took over that ended up making Halo 4. That's when things became totally fucked and we couldn't come back, you know? Oh my god, it got so much worse after that. Master Broken Collection? That shit don't work. $60 drink coaster. Fucking Call of Halo 5. Oh my god, the most COD-like Halo game of all time. It's terrible. It's probably the worst one. Don't play it. It'll make you cry. Because if you play it, if you get shot too many times, you fall to your hands and knees and start crawling like a little whiny bitch. You're like, please help me, please. And you gotta rely on your, like, retarded AI teammates to help you, and they often fail miserably, so you just sort of watch yourself get butt raped. It's kind of funny sometimes because you ragdoll a lot, and it just looks kind of funny sometimes. So maybe the game's good in that regard. It makes me kind of laugh. But, like, that happens a lot, dude. It's a drag. What a dumb mechanic. Shouldn't have done it like that. Or should have made it, like, optional or toggleable or something like that, you know? They shouldn't have had it to begin with, honestly. They didn't do a good job. Halo is known for decent AI, baddies and their behavior and stuff like that. But 343 comes along and, you know, some things are a little fucked up. What are you going to do?